Welcome, everyone. Are we witnessing one of the final signs of biblical prophecy? On March 14, 2025, a rare blood moon will fill the sky, and many believe it could be a divine warning. Could this celestial event be a fulfillment of end-time scripture? Stay with me as we dive deep into prophecy, history, and what this means for us today. The upcoming March 14, 2025, blood moon has sparked discussions among biblical scholars, prophecy watchers, and theologians who believe that celestial events serve as divine warnings. In the Bible, particularly in Acts 2:20, Joel 2:31, and Revelation 6:12, references to the moon turning to blood are often associated with apocalyptic signs preceding the day of the Lord. With increasing global instability, wars, natural disasters, and moral decline, many are asking, could this blood moon be one of the final signs before the end times? A blood moon occurs during a total lunar eclipse when Earth comes between the sun and the moon, causing the moon to take on a reddish hue due to Rayleigh scattering. While modern science explains this phenomenon, many biblical passages suggest that lunar and solar eclipses are divine signs for warning significant events. The Bible references celestial disturbances in connection with the end times. One of the most notable mentions is found in Joel 2:31, which states, "The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord come." This verse implies that such astronomical events could precede divine judgment. Similarly, in Acts 2:20, the Apostle Peter echoes Joel's prophecy, reaffirming the idea that cosmic changes will signal the approaching day of the Lord. These passages suggest that blood moons, alongside solar eclipses, may serve as warnings or markers of prophetic fulfillment. The book of Revelation 6:12 intensifies this imagery, describing the opening of the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The whole moon turned blood red. This depiction links celestial signs with cataclysmic events, reinforcing their apocalyptic significance. Throughout history, blood moons have often coincided with pivotal events, fueling speculation about their prophetic meaning. Some interpret them as harbingers of change, judgment, or divine intervention. While skeptics attribute these beliefs to coincidence, others see them as part of God's divine timeline. Regardless of interpretation, the appearance of blood moons continues to captivate both scientific and religious communities, serving as a reminder of humanity's enduring fascination with the heavens and their possible spiritual significance. Throughout history, celestial events such as blood moons have captivated humanity, often being interpreted as omens of great change. While modern science explains the reddish hue of the moon during a total lunar eclipse as a natural result of Earth's shadow filtering sunlight, biblical prophecy suggests a deeper, divine significance. Many believe that blood moons serve as cosmic warnings, particularly when they coincide with global events. Biblical prophecy analysts have observed patterns in blood moon occurrences, noting that they frequently align with major historical events, especially those related to Israel and world affairs. The phenomenon of a blood moon tetrad, 4 total lunar eclipses occurring in succession, has often coincided with pivotal moments in history. 1493 to 1494, a blood moon tetrad occurred, following the expulsion of Jews from Spain under the Alhambra Decree in 1492, a momentous event in Jewish history. 1949 to 1950, a series of blood moons took place just after Israel became a state in 1948, an event many view as a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. 1967 to 1968, another tetrad coincided with the Six-Day War, during which Israel reclaimed Jerusalem, further reinforcing the idea that these celestial events signal divine intervention. 2014 to 2015, the most recent blood moon tetrad coincided with heightened tensions in the Middle East, prompting renewed speculation about its prophetic implications. With the upcoming March 14, 2025, blood moon, many prophecy watchers are asking, could this event signal another significant turning point in biblical history? Given the pattern of past blood moons aligning with crucial global events, Some believe that this lunar eclipse could serve as a divine warning or marker of an impending shift. Current global conditions seem to mirror biblical descriptions of the end times. Wars, economic crises, natural disasters, and societal upheaval are becoming more frequent, aligning with Jesus' warnings in Matthew 24:6-8. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of birth pains. Many see the increasing political instability, economic downturns, and natural calamities as precursors to tribulation, signaling the fulfillment of prophecy. The Bible speaks of deception, moral decline, and persecution as signs of the approaching end times, and some believe that celestial events such as the 2025 blood moon could be divine reminders to prepare spiritually. One of the most striking biblical references to a blood moon appears in Revelation 6:12, which describes the breaking of the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The whole moon turned blood red. This passage suggests that cosmic disturbances will accompany a period of divine judgment. Some prophecy scholars speculate that the March 2025 blood moon could be linked to this biblical vision, possibly foreshadowing major upheavals, whether political, spiritual, or environmental. While no one can predict the exact timing of biblical prophecy, many believe that such celestial occurrences serve as harbingers, warning humanity of an approaching shift in God's divine plan. If significant global events follow this blood moon, it could reinforce the notion that biblical prophecy is unfolding before our eyes. The Bible frequently mentions the sun and moon as divine signs, often linking solar and lunar eclipses to major events. The March 2025 blood moon may not be an isolated event but part of a larger cosmic pattern. For instance, a total solar eclipse is set to occur on August 12, 2026, visible over Europe and North America. Some prophecy watchers speculate that if these two celestial events are connected, they could mark the beginning of a prophetic timeline leading to greater events. Jesus himself referenced cosmic signs in Luke 21:25-26. There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. These passages suggest that astronomical phenomena may serve as signals of divine intervention, aligning with broader biblical prophecies. If major global events occur around the 2025 blood moon or the 2026 solar eclipse, it could lend further weight to the idea that these signs are not mere coincidences. Lunar eclipses, particularly blood moons, have long fascinated humanity. While astronomers explain them as predictable natural occurrences, many biblical scholars and prophecy watchers interpret them as divine signals marking key moments in history. The ongoing debate revolves around whether celestial events are simply cosmic phenomena, or if they serve as warnings embedded in God's divine timeline. A blood moon occurs during a total lunar eclipse, when the Earth moves directly between the sun and the moon, casting a shadow that causes the moon to appear reddish. This happens because of Rayleigh scattering, the same process responsible for red and orange hues during sunrises and sunsets. As sunlight passes through Earth's atmosphere, shorter blue wavelengths scatter away, allowing the longer red wavelengths to reach the moon, giving it a blood-like appearance. Astronomers see lunar eclipses as entirely predictable and natural, occurring due to the movement of celestial bodies within our solar system. The March 14, 2025, blood moon is simply part of this cycle. From a biblical viewpoint, celestial events are often interpreted as divine warnings or markers of significant changes. The Bible repeatedly connects astronomical signs to end-time prophecy, suggesting that such events may serve as messages from God. In Luke 21:25, Jesus states, "There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars." This passage, along with others like Joel 2:31 and Revelation 6:12, describes cosmic disturbances occurring before the day of the Lord, leading many to speculate about the prophetic significance of blood moons. The Bible clearly states that no one knows the exact time of the end. Matthew 24:36, but about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. While this blood moon may not mark an immediate apocalyptic event, it serves as a reminder for believers to stay spiritually prepared. Jesus warned his followers to watch for signs, but also to avoid fear and deception. While biblical prophecy encourages watching for signs, it is important to avoid date setting or making extreme claims about specific events. Misinterpretations have led to unnecessary fear and confusion in the past. Instead of responding with fear, believers can use celestial events as reminders to grow spiritually, pray, and deepen their relationship with God. Jesus emphasized vigilance and prayer. Luke 21:36, "Be always on the watch, and pray that you may be able to escape all that is about to happen." Remaining aware of world events while living righteously is a key aspect of biblical preparedness. The March 14, 2025 blood moon is an intriguing celestial event that aligns with biblical themes of cosmic signs. Whether this lunar eclipse is a final warning before tribulation or simply another step in God's divine timeline remains uncertain. However, it presents a valuable opportunity for believers to reflect on their faith, remain spiritually alert, and look toward the promises of God. As history has shown, God often uses the heavens to communicate, but the meaning of these messages depends on faith, scripture, and discernment. Regardless of whether this blood moon carries prophetic weight, the most important takeaway is to be ready, stay faithful, and keep looking to Christ. As we approach the March 14, 2025 blood moon, one question remains: are we ready for what's coming? Whether this is a prophetic sign or simply a celestial event, one thing is clear: the Bible calls us to stay vigilant, prepared, and spiritually awake. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more biblical prophecy updates. Stay watchful, stay blessed, and keep looking up.